And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the Final Fantasy XIV Seasonal Event, Heavensturn for 2023. And as always, hello from Mithrie. What's up? So we are here in Lindsay Minza next to the Aft Castle at 11:13, and we need to talk to Usagi Bugyo. And the quest is called The Box of Fortune. The Usagi Bugyo sees great fortune in your future. So, greetings, madam. From your bearing, I gather that you are an adventurer. If so, there's a matter I would discuss with you. Ah, but where are my manners? I am the Usagi Bugyo, a member of the delegation hailing from Hingashi, a nation in the Far East. Each year we travel across the seas to share our tradition of Heavensturn with the people of Eorzea. In this realm, it is held that the gods raise up one amongst their number each year to serve as herald of good fortune. In the Far East, however, 'tis not a god, but one of the 12 noble beasts that is chosen. In previous Heavensturn celebrations, we gifted participants Kabuto fashioned after the presiding beast, but this year we have an even greater reward, an entire set of armor. Lest you wonder, I am wearing the very prize we offer. Magnificent, is it not? Surely you wish to claim a set for yourself? If you do, I encourage you to speak with the Omi Kushiji, standing near the Tempest Gate. He is a member of our delegation and would be honored to present you with the armor. You need but heed his request. I completely butchered that pronunciation. Alright, let's go. Okay, we made it, so let's talk to him. So, greetings, friend. I take it that you have spoken with my associate, the Usagi Bugyo, and are willing to lend your assistance. Before I make any request of you, may I ask if you are at all familiar with the word omikuji. Omiku what? Omikuji, my friend. 'Tis an old tradition of the Far East, one I would not expect the people of this land to know. A form of fortune-telling. Omikuji may be translated as sacred laws in your tongue. One receives a law at random, and with it a message from the divine upon a piece of parchment. The message contains principles that describe what will bring one fortune or misfortune. By taking these principles to heart, one will be visited with happiness. Omikuji are an indispensable part of the Heavensturn celebration in the Far East, and I'm honored for the opportunity to share this tradition with the people of Eorzea. Alas, perhaps due to a lack of familiarity, but a few souls have stopped to have their fortune told thus far, and this brings me to my request. If you are willing, I ask that you spread word of this auspicious opportunity to the townsfolk. You have my thanks. As a local, I trust that you know where to look for potential participants. I look forward to receiving those souls you send my way. Cool. Alright, let's find them. Alright, we made it to the first one. Let's talk to Rush Wen. So, I'd known the Far Easterns were back for Heavensturn, and they're doing fortune telling as well this time, you say. These fortunes, they say anything about relationships, you know, between a man and a woman? Just curious is all. Don't get any strange ideas. Alright. Next one is... Okay, so we're at the next person. So I've seen my fair share of Heavensturn celebrations, but I can't say that I've heard of this Omikuji business before. Does sound interesting though. When me shift ends, I'll head over with some comrades. Might make a nice diversion, and I'll take the opportunity to welcome the Far Eastern delegation on behalf of the Maelstrom. Next! Okay, we've made it to the next one. So, Far Eastern fortune telling, you say? I'd wager some of our patrons would be keen fortune favours the bold after all, and most here don't want for audacity. Sense be damned. I'll nudge a few customers your way while taking orders. It's the last I can do in return for the extra business we get thanks to Heavensturn. Last one! Okay, we made it. So, a traditional test of luck for the new year. Consider me intrigued. As proud chaperones of the Moonfire Fair, we have a responsibility to learn what we can from our festivals. The idea of entrusting one's fortune to chance is a bit too superstitious for my liking, but I'm certainly curious. We'll be sure to let our colleagues in the Adventurers Guild know about it. Alright, let's go back to the Omikuji. Okay, we made it back. So you have finished spreading the word of the Omikuji. My heartfelt thanks. I dare say that we can expect some participants to appear soon. Please stay and observe the proceedings. So, welcome one and all. It's my pleasure to introduce you to a time-honored fortune-telling tradition of the Far East, the Omikuji. The process is simple. Begin by shaking yonder box until it dispenses a stick. There will be a number on the stick which indicates which of these drawers you are to open. Take a piece of paper from the drawer. Upon it, your fortune is written. Once you have read your fortune, you may tie the parchment to the rack yonder. By doing so, good fortune will become better still, while misfortune will be cleansed. Alternatively, you may also keep the parchment with you to guide you throughout the year. So who wishes to learn their fortune first? So yes, mine says great fortune, the luckiest you can get. There isn't a single negative thing written on it. I can throw myself wholeheartedly into adventuring this year. Damn it, mine says grave misfortune. I'm doomed. Doomed, I tell you. The one you're waiting for is on their way. The love of your life will appear. This is all too sudden. Ah, 'tis a fine feeling to have others experience and enjoy your culture. Now, what of you, my friend? What would you care to learn your own fortune? As thanks for your help, the first lot will be free of charge. Sure. Then go on, give the box a good shake. So thou shalt experience considerable misfortune, heed your words of guidance, and thy luck may change. Adventure, beware the shooting star, for it bringeth destruction. Relationships, that which is said cannot be unsaid. Mind thy words. Prosperity, a thief's map shall avail you not. Turn instead to that of thine allies. And conflict, shouldst thou struggle to advance, look to a different path. And favour, shouldst thou pursue forbidden love, like unto the spinner, thou shalt walk the path of destruction. Okay. You'll be unable to review the contents of your fortune after closing this window. Are you sure you would like to proceed? Sure. I'll just go with the flow. Allow me to thank you once more. Without your help, these folk may never have discovered Omikuji. Whatever the Divine may have in store for you, I pray the coming year will bring you happiness. Cool, that's complete. Nice. Alright, let's talk to the person again. So the next quest is called With Great Fortune Comes Great Responsibility. The Far Eastern Omakuji appears troubled by what he is seeing. Forgive me, my friend, but might I ask you for another moment of your time? No small part due to your assistance, many are enjoying their first experience with Omakuji. For some, however, it appears to be a source of stress. These two adventurers, for example, drew opposite results. Great fortune, it says. Can you believe it? That means that I have naught to fear. Aye, this is my chance to make it as big as an adventurer. Seven hells, what a dreadful Heavensturn this turned out to be. Grave misfortune? What did I do to deserve such rotten luck? Don't be so disheartened, my friend. Though Umakuji may foretell fortune and misfortune, they also provide us with guidance in our daily lives. A great blessing can become a curse should one view it as a license to act rashly. Similarly, a great curse can become a blessing should one heed its warning. What you make of your law depends on you. So, you say, but just look at Hildelana. And how happy she is. Why can't I be like that? So my words failed to reach him, alas. But perhaps yours can? Could you try to rally his spirits? Alright. Let's see if we can rally. So thank you for trying to cheer me up, I appreciate it truly, but you do not understand the burden I bear. The burden of great misfortune that weighs heavily upon my soul. This is rather more serious than I thought. Please, can you think of any other ways to lift him out of his malaise? Okay, it's saying to sigh. You're right, I mustn't give up the fight, and yeah. You feel better, my friend? I see. If I may, what did the Omakuji say in its entirety? As I mentioned, they do not foretell one's fate, but also provide guidance in one's daily life. I must confess, I didn't see anything beyond the words grave misfortune. So shocked I was. I ought to have a proper read, I suppose. Let's see here. Adventure. Thou must think of others before thyself. Well, that isn't so bad. And next, prosperity. Prepare to lose my treasured armor. I knew I shouldn't have read the blasted thing. This set of armor is my pride and joy. I worked myself to the bone, earning the guild to pay for it. And now I'm going to lose it all? Come now, let's read the Omakuji to the end. Look, as the navigator maintaineth her net, so too must thou tend thy friendships. Let not camaraderie's weave fall into disrepair. Sage advice, would you not agree? Treasure your comrades and your luck may change for the better. What matters is how you choose to act. Yes, you're right. My thanks to the two of you for helping me to see sense. So help, I need help. Mochi Deikan, calm down and tell us what ails you. I was preparing for the mochi pounding when a young adventurer, cheerful and fearless, emerged from the sea. At first I didn't pay her much mind, but then, to my horror, she ran afoul of a group of enormous fiends. The monstrosities overwhelmed her in mere moments, and I rushed here as quickly as I could for help. A cheerful and fearless young adventurer? Can't be preserved. Could it be Hadalana? What? But how can this be? She was supposed to have great fortune. Ugh, but this isn't the time for such questions. I must go to her aid. So, Betafoin, wait. I mean, maybe her great fortune is you? This is a troubling situation. You strike me as an adventurer of considerable prowess. Will you not go after Betafoin and lend your aid if necessary? Our thanks. Please follow me. Alright. Let's search for them and lower the notes here. Okay, I found Betafoin. So, followed me here, did you? We both took a bit of a beating, but I'm pleased to say that we're still breathing. I finished the guild's request without issue, but then I got greedy. If Betafoin hadn't arrived when he did, who knows what might have happened. I merely did what any friend would, Hildalana. I'm just glad I made it in time. I shouldn't have put you through that. And look what's become of your armor. I'm so sorry, Betafoin. It's broken because of me. Oh, don't mention it. It's a small price for protecting a dear friend, and one I'd willingly pay again and again. Yeah, but if this didn't play out exactly as Yamakuji had foretold. So, well, let's return to the city. For one, I need to pay for the armorers a visit, but we'll look for you afterwards. So what relief that neither of them came to lasting harm. Let's head back ourselves. Yamakuji will doubtless be eager to hear the tidings. Alright. Okay, we came back. So welcome back, my friend. I understand everyone is safe, but what happened out there? And my friends, I cannot well express how relieved I am for your preservation. It is because I failed to explain the Yamakuji in sufficient detail that you met with danger. I can't apologize enough. Please, do not blame yourself. I'm the one who overestimated my own abilities. Having great fortune doesn't mean that one can act without due care. I realize this now. And I would have realized sooner had I properly read the Yamakuji beforehand. Adventure, the way shall open to those who know their limits, it says. But there's more. Relationships. Thou shalt be blessed with stalwart comrades, and I am truly. Or I truly am. Ah, that reminds me. What became of your armor? You wish to have it repaired, I believe. Unfortunately, it was too far gone. The armorer told me it would make more sense to have a new one crafted. Not that I have that sort of coin either way. In that case, I believe we can be of service. We offer a set of Yoroi, armor in your tongue, as a reward for those who have helped to make this Heavensturn celebration better. Yeah, more than earned it. Truly? This sounds too good to be true. But it is true, my friend, and no more than you deserve. Come now, don't be shy, take your prize and try it on. So it's magnificent, it's magnificent. And to think my Omikushi said grave misfortune. Take this as a lesson that no matter your fortune, you still hold the power to shape your fate. And I believe the Yoroi suits you well, if I might add. As you will recall, your fortune cautioned you to put the needs of others before yourself. And so you did by risking your life to save your comrade. That selfless act may well have reversed your grave misfortune. I say, actually, I don't. I don't really understand the workings of Omikuji, but I do know that I'll always have a Boy de Foyne's back, just as he's always had mine. And for that, he has a new set of armor perhaps we can take to the roads together. I can't thank you enough for helping with the many unexpected troubles that occurred this day. I would be honoured if you'd accept a set of Yoroi for your own. Furthermore, should you wish to draw Omikuji, you need only say the word. Indeed, I hope to see you many more times before the festivities end. I make my own fate, thanks. Cool, that's complete. So you may now draw Omikuji for the remainder of the Heavensturn festivities this year by speaking with the Far Eastern Omikuji. Okay, I got the trophy Hoppy New Year. Alright, let's try on the armor. Okay, so here's the armor. That's kind of nice. I'll probably put it on my mannequin. Anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys.